Hello YouTube and welcome to another one of my Duel Links videos. So today I have for you the revamped, I guess, Gemini deck. Like I said, I really wanted to get Gemini Summoner and somehow my prayers got answered. I got two back-to-back from the card trader. So Gemini Summoner, it's a really cool spellcaster. Once per turn during your opponent's end phase, you can pay 500 life points, normal summon or set one Gemini monster from your hand, or normal summon one face-up Gemini monster you control. Now that's really cool because it saves you a turn, so to speak, for you to get the Gemini effect from your monsters. And its second effect, which I did not read, is the first time this card would be destroyed by battle each turn, it is not destroyed. That effect is super good because early game you don't have to spend cards like, enemy controller, mirror wall, wall of disruption to protect your Gemini Summoner. If your opponent only has one monster, you can just let him attack and it'll survive the one attack. So I kept one of the elemental hero, Neos Elius, because it's a 1900 beater, and I replaced the other two with two Gemini Summoners. Because we decreased the number of Gemini monster, I also took out one Supervise. Two is enough. You still want them because it's good to have the immediate effect of Ancient Gear Knight and Heavy Knight of the Flame, and also to recycle your monsters with the econ take place, because if you have it equipped, it's gonna bring the Gemini monster back. So two is a good number. We're still running, like I said, the 3 Ancient Gears, the 3 Heavy Knight. We're still running the 2 Gemini Tropful. Gemini Summoner does make it a little bit easier to pull the effect off. You'll actually see it on some of the replays. I also kept the 2 Mirror Walls and the 2 Wall of Disruptions. I'm still using the Tie That Binds. The deck didn't change much, for the time being. I don't know what I would do if I were to get a 3rd Gemini Summoner, but as of right now, this is the build that I went with. So let's go ahead and get into these replays. Going up against Thea. Running Holy Guard, so immediately we know that this is Gladiator Beast. And we have Gemini Summoner in the opening hand. Unfortunately we don't have anything else, so it is pretty much a brick. And he's got the enemy controller. Unfortunately, Gladiator Beast is the one archetype where Gemini Summoner's effect doesn't really help you, because they can just go into a Murmillo and destroy your Gemini Summoner, which is really unfortunate. So I don't get its summoning effect. I do get a Wall of Disruption. We see the Floodgate. Again, very unfortunate. And then we see Gladiator Beast Laquari. I went ahead and activated the Wall of Disruption because it was gonna get destroyed by Bestiari anyway. So keeping my Neos Elius on the field so that I would at least bait out another Murmillo seemed worth it. And then I get another monster, no back row. But to be fair, after this, check the top decks that I get and how I get them. I destroy the Murmillo. He destroys my Ancient Gear Knight. He's gonna once again switch out his Bestiari for Demakari, and then getting that Laquari back. But look at the top decks. Top deck 1, enemy controller. So I'm able to destroy one of his monsters with the Heavy Knight. We see a second Laquari, so I can protect myself from one of them, and he's forced to crash with the other one. Top deck number 2, another enemy controller. There we go. He's got Draining Shield, which sucks, but like I said, we top deck the enemy controller so we can just use it on that Laquari one more time. And then top deck number 3, another enemy controller. So that was super clutch. I mean, I don't think I would have been able to win the game any other way. He goes for the Contact Fusion onto his Gladiator Beast Ezadari, but the econ tilts him way too much. 3 econs in a row, so he's decided he's got enough and just rage quit. Very clutch with the econs, and it is fair. I mean, I started the duel with what, 6 monsters in a row before I saw the 3 enemy controllers. Here we're going up against Weevil Burn. I think this is Weevil Burn. We did see me beat Weevil in the last video as well. Once again, not the greatest of hands because you know, I'm running 9 monsters so that I can see more back row in my opening hand. But to be fair, against Weevil you don't really need the back row, you do need your monster, so this was okay. Take 500 damage from Burning Lens. We see Massive Morph number 1 on the Gemini Summoner, and then Massive Morph number 2 on the Elemental Hero, because you know they have to open up with two Massive Morphs. I go ahead and pay the 500. I probably could have waited, but I wanted to extra normal summon the Ancient Gear Knight in case there was back row. We're not gonna, you know, be able to damage him because of Wing Kribo's effect. We're gonna take another 500. There we see a second Burning Lance, but he doesn't have anything to protect himself and no Lava Golem. So because of Tie That Binds, I'm gonna be able to do over 2000 damage, which means he's going to die to both of his Burning Lance, which is one of the spiciest ways to beat Scumbag Scumbag Weevil. Sorry Kribo, didn't mean to throw you under the bus. Kribo is alright, just Weevil is not. And now we got Alexis Rhodes in this next replay. And we should have our regular stream tomorrow. We're not sure. I don't know how many of you knows, but we're trying to get a tournament, an 8-person tournament on Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's going to be an early stream, but I don't think we have enough people signed up. So if you're on my Discord, definitely try to sign up for the tournament. It does have a ban list that you can check out there. Otherwise, we'll just have to have another plan for the server. Here I attack into the Wall of Disruption. I should have known that he was baiting me into it, but it's okay. I didn't know what he was playing as of yet. But now I have 2 Gemini Summon Heavy Knights. And then we see we're just waiting. I wasn't sure what I was going up against, and then I see that it was Cyber Angel. So either the deck is not built very well, or he just had the biggest brick in the history of Cyber Angels. But I summon my second Gemini Summoner, go for the Econ take so I can get some damage onto this Alexis Rhodes. I still have the benefit of all of my back row, Gemini Trap Hole, and Mirror Wall Enemy Controller. We see the Cyber Petite Angel, so we're finally going to see some Ritual Summon happening. Goes for the Dakini straight up with the Ida-10, so it's going to be a 3700 Dakini. Switches the Senju into defense mode. I activate the Mirror Wall so that I can survive the hit, and then use my Gemini Trap Hole. He can activate, you know, Machine Angel Rituals effect, which is fine. My winning condition was already on the field, being this enemy controller, so I just had to make sure that there wasn't any Kribos. And I also had, you know, some follow-up plays, I guess, with Wall Disruption and the second Mirror Wall. But I attack into the Senju, see that there's no Kuribo, and go ahead and Econ Cheese for the 3700 to the face. Very strange Cyber Angel deck. Definitely not what I'm used to seeing. Usually when you see Cyber Angel with Alexis, they're using Master of Rights number 2. And I guess that person was just using balance. Now we got Paradox Brothers. I believe this is going to be ninjas. This is the kind of opening hand that I want. I want a monster and a whole lot of back row, because, you know, I'm only running 4 stars. I'm not running anything particularly strong. So it's nice to have that back row for help. I go ahead and go for the attack because my monster is Gemini Summon, so he couldn't activate the back row if he wanted to. He gets to snipe one of my back rows, being Mirror Wall, puts it at the bottom. But I still have my enemy controller, so we can just get rid of that Red Dragon Ninja. No reason to leave it on the field. I do have my Gemini Trap Hole in case he goes and destroys my Ancient Gear Knight. I forgot the name for a second, but anyway, as you can see, I activate my Gemini Trap Hole after my Knight is destroyed. He's Black Dragon Ninja gets destroyed. I finally top deck a monster, just hit him directly with that 1900. So now we're actually getting to see a little bit of Gemini Trap Hole action. It's a good card. It's not as powerful as it seemed, you know, in the beginning. Obviously, there is gonna be the occasional game where you're gonna, you know, resolve it against a full field of monsters from your opponent. But it's a nice tech. I don't think I would go, you know, full 3 unless I was running some sort of fusion turbo that didn't need any kind of supervise. I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions for a different build using the stronger Geminis or anything like that, definitely let me know down in the comments, and I'll see if I do a follow-up video. Go ahead and use my Gemini Summoner's effect so I can get Ancient Gear on the field. Unfortunately, I attacked into my mirror or I was about to attack into a mirror wall, but because of Ancient Gear's effect, he has to activate it prematurely. We see the Skyscraper, so he's able to destroy my Ancient Gear Knight, and I go ahead and activate enemy controller so I can crash them into each other. The mirror wall does not affect Elemental Hero Wildheart, so there was nothing he could do to protect one or the other. We see the Elemental Hero Ocean, so I respond with a mirror wall of my own, and then he had enough at that point. Pretty nice win. And that's gonna be it for this video. Again, not much change from the last deck. Just wanted to try out Gemini Summoner because I did see in the comments that some of you were suggesting, you know, saying that it was really fun, and I finally got to play around with it. I like it a lot. Definitely gonna keep playing around with it, see if I come up with anything spicier than this. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you want. Join my Discord if you haven't. The link's gonna be down in the description, along with the link to my PayPal if you guys want to support me. I'm still trying to get that PC. We're very close, but you know, we're still not there yet. So I appreciate you guys continuing to support me. And till next time.